Tonight's live stream telecast is being produced by Johnny Nomad Media and Daytona Beach Live Stream Solutions. Please welcome to the Elevate stage, Muriel Fuqua.
Come on, come on. I can't hear you. Where's Elevate Daytona? No, you don't want to be here. This side wants to be this side. Say something to me. Hello, Elevate Daytona. Listen, there are 13 other people who will come after me, who are going to give you intimate parts of their lives. I promise you. You will laugh. You will cry. Did you get your tissues? And you might get angry, but that's okay. Because when you leave tonight, you will feel a joy that you will never forget. And guess what? You'll be asking everybody, what is the date for next year's Elevate Daytona? So one more time, Elevate Daytona, can I hear you? Yes! Good evening. I'm Dr. Muriel Fuqua, and I'm going to speak to you tonight about a mustard seed miracle. Did you notice the mustard seeds in your program? You can't see mine. I have some right here. It's because a mustard seed is one of the smallest seeds in the world. In the Bible, Jesus compared this seed to faith. When I see this seed, it reminds me of a miracle. If cultivated properly, it can produce a tree up to 10 feet tall. If faith is cultivated properly, it can produce a big miracle. Back in 1986, I remember feeling sick. And my husband looked at me and said, I think you need to go get one of those home pregnancy tests. I think you're pregnant. I agreed and smiled. And surely enough, the results were positive. When I went to the doctor, he confirmed and said, yep, you're pregnant. But guess what? You're having twins. My husband had a big grin on his face because, you see, he's a twin. And his mother had 4 sets of twins. 3 in a row, actually. And my mother had twins. And her sister had twins. And the list of twins go on and on and on throughout our family. But these were my twins. I was so happy. I would visualize how big I would get. I was wondering if I would get as big as my mother did when she was pregnant with her twins. I was so excited. My family couldn't hold their joy either. They wanted to begin shopping right away. They knew we needed 2 of everything. 2 cribs and 2 strollers. Every store was filled with noise and crying and excitement. They knew we were getting some more twins. Every visit to the doctor was amazing. I would lie there on the table and my husband would be right there beside me. We would hear the baby's heartbeats and see the images on the monitor. We were so happy. But on that 3rd month's doctor's visit, something jaw-dropping happened. The doctor said, wait, I can only hear 1 heartbeat. And I said, what? He said, yeah. He went on to examine me and said, I'm sorry, but you've lost one of your babies. I was so sad. I started to cry. I didn't know what else I felt. He went on to say, listen, I need to get that dead baby out of you. You can't keep a dead baby in your body for 6 months. You or the baby would die at delivery. And I was like, what? We had to make a decision because there was nothing wrong with my other baby. But we didn't know if that mustard seed faith was enough for that size of a miracle. But I did remember using that mustard seed faith to pray for people. And some of them were healed right away. They would leave my presence jumping and screaming and crying and happy, but I didn't know if I could believe for myself. But as a young couple, there was one thing that my husband and I knew how to do. We knew how to pray. And we prayed. But we didn't hear anything. We felt like we needed some reinforcement. So we called on the people from our church. And amazingly, they came out in numbers. Some of them were sitting. Some would kneel on the floor. They prayed for a couple of weeks. We were so excited about their enthusiasm. And finally, my husband said, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm going to keep my baby. But it came with a price. I was sick every day. The toilet became my best friend. I lost weight instead of gained weight. My life and the baby's life was at stake. But in my mind, I remembered what I saw on the monitor. I saw my baby. And I wanted to have my baby. I wanted to keep my child. And on June 4th, 1987, I gave birth to our miracle. I delivered a beautiful baby girl. And our family was happy. Today, our miracle, whose name is Phoebe, is 34 years old. She's the mother of her own 3 miracle children and the owner of her own business. Her dad and I sit back and smile because we understood that we cultivated that mustard seed faith. I hope you hold on to your souvenir because one day you might need a reminder about this mustard seed miracle. Thank you.